Welcome to the Money Barista podcast in the virtual cafe where coffee meets money. This is your host, Kerry Zarb, the Money Barista, and together with Kim White, we bring you weekly episodes to talk about the beans in your business. How would you like to be in control of your business finances? Step inside the virtual cafe with us for these convos where we share our experience with you. So what are we waiting for? Come on, let's go. It's coffee time. Oh, hey, Kim, I'll be right with you. 1 second. Can I get a skinny latte, please? We're going to be over by the window. Kim, what are you having?
I want a mocha something, Carrie.
And a mocha something. You guys work that out and surprise us. We're just over here by the window. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. And thank you, Carrie.
I don't know what you're going to get, Kim. It's going to be an absolute... You're going to get a mocha. Well, and I said mocha. We say mocha. You say mocha. So God knows what we're going to get.
It might not even translate to the barista, right? That's what's funny.
Well, they might be giving us some funny looks now, Kim. Like they're trying to work out what we want.
Okay, so Carrie, let's be honest about this really quick. We get funny looks anywhere we go because of our silliness, so we're good with that. We'll just wave back if they're looking. We'll just wave, right?
We'll wave, thumbs up. Yep, no worries, mate. Yep, all good.
Well, Carrie, I have a really serious question. We are being kind of silly, waiting on our coffee orders, but I am going to say, while we're in the virtual cafe, we need to go to this listener's question because it is a really good one this week, Carrie.
Okay, I'm excited. Wait, the coffee hasn't arrived yet, so the pace may change halfway through this conversation, Kim. We'll see what happens.
You carry some more coffee and it will speed up, y'all. So the question that they asked was, how do I outsource my business finances and who do I delegate them to?
This is a loaded question, Kim.
It is, but it's so good, Carrie, because I'm thinking there isn't a business owner out there that hates their numbers that doesn't want to answer this question.
I get it. I completely understand. However, can we just go back a step because I think all of us as business owners have a million things that we want to outsource. There's something that we do in our business that is extra special to us. It's our wheelhouse. It's our little zone of genius. And then there's all the other things that we don't enjoy. Maybe we're starting to enjoy. Maybe we're spending a little bit of time with something and going, I'm getting the hang of this. Yep, okay, yeah, maybe I'm okay. Maybe I can do my marketing. Maybe I can do my website myself. And then there's this thing called finances. And it really is such an important aspect of our business. So many people don't like it and feel like they need to outsource it right away. Like, I've started a business, I hate numbers, who can I offload this to? Who can I give this to take away this pain? And Kim, can I share what I've seen when that happens?
Please, Carrie, I'm leaning in to hear more.
Well, and I'm not a negative person, you know this, Kim, but if we have our business and we have these numbers that we just want to get rid of, but if we don't understand them first, we can run into all kinds of trouble, Kim. Because if we don't get it, how do we know that the person we've given this to is doing the right thing, doing what they're supposed to be doing, and are they doing it well? So, Kim, I've got questions back in the other direction here, because if we're not careful, we can be in a worse position than when we started. I've said, okay, I don't like numbers. I'm getting rid of this task. Somebody else can take this shit off my plate because I just don't want to deal with it. And I've given it to some random person, someone that's just, popped up in a Google search, or I saw someone on social media. But are they any good? Are they going to do the right thing? Have you ever looked at your bank account or credit card statement and found charges you forgot to cancel? Do you have a sinking feeling that you are spending money on things you no longer use? I'm Kerry Zarb, the Money Barista, and I share a free tool that has saved users over $116,000. If you want to get in control of your recurring payments, then the Money Barista Savings Tool is the free step for you. I host a live tour of the savings tool every quarter. It's completely free for you to attend and get this amazing tool. Let me show you how this tool can save you money and help you track your progress. Head over to kerrysarb.com/savings to register for the next live tour. And while you're there, grab your free and private copy of the Money Barista Savings Tool so that you can get started on saving money today.
So, Carrie, can I share something you taught me? This is such a spicy conversation, and it's so good because I totally agree with you, like that first saying that out loud. But one of the things that you've shared before, and I think everybody should take notes, is that you don't have to go to accounting school. You don't have to go to learn all the debit and credit and all the language of an accountant. What you do have to know is what I'm going to call them the reports say. So you have to have enough of an understanding to know if somebody's taking your money and running off with it so that you know if they're actually good or not doing a good job. And I'm going to interject something really quick, Carrie, so I can do all kinds of commercials for you, like, because I believe in you so much. But I want to say this completely transparently. I've witnessed you take care of other people's money like it's yours. I think this is a very big thing for everyone to know. And I also think that everyone needs to know that you're not a financial advisor. You are sharing what you personally would do if it was you, because you care so much about what somebody's business finances will do to them, because stress is real. Stress can take your health. Like, there's so many things connected to this that are deeper than just I don't like the numbers. And I feel like you bring all of that to the table. So I just want to share out loud, having an understanding is different than having, I'm going to call it a certification or a degree or whatever. You don't have to have those things to understand your own business finances. And that's something you have said multiple times on the podcast, Carrie. So I want to say it and make sure everybody hears that part.
Kim, thank you for adding all of that to this conversation, because it's all important pieces. Firstly, definitely not a financial advisor. However, we just have real conversations here, Kim, and you took exactly what I said in the right text and context from that, because I don't expect anyone to go, oh, okay, I need to understand my business finances. Let me go and get my accounting degree so that then I can outsource my business finance. No. You can get your own base understanding. And sometimes, Kim, I'm going to say this out loud too. Sometimes we just need to do it ourselves for a little element of time to get that understanding. It's our business, it's our money. So therefore, if we spend a bit of time in our own business finances, rather than hitting the panic button, sending it to outsource, and then, trust me, you could end up in the world of pain. If we have the understanding ourselves, and then when you start talking to these potential people to outsource to, you start to have a better understanding of what they're saying to you, and you can have those open conversations of expectations, Kim. What do you want them to do? Yes, we've got business finances, maybe you're running a spreadsheet, you could have a little accounting platform. What does that look like? What are the tasks that we're asking them to complete? What reports do we want back to us after they've done the task? And have those open conversations. They may make suggestions of what they can provide you report-wise. So are you familiar with what they're suggesting before you take them on board and they do the thing and then they send them back this stuff? We all end up with stuff in our possession, Kim, that we don't understand. It's like an SEO report. Can I use this example for a moment? If I hired an SEO company, again, words, people, words. If I hired an SEO company and they sent me back their weekly report of Google was doing this and this was doing keywords and all, I don't get it. I don't get it without having those conversations. And maybe, just maybe, Kim, you find a really good person or company to take care of this for you that you can sit down and have that conversation with so that everybody's on the same page. Because the opposite, and I want to talk to this, Kim, again, it's a bit negative, but I want to talk to it. If you simply pick someone and send out the work and expect it to be done without those communications, without your little base understanding, you could end up having to pay someone else. That's going to cost you a lot more money, a lot more stress, a lot more pain than if you had have spent a little bit of time yourself. Slow your roll, just slow down. What do you want out of this, and who is going to do this for you, human-wise? Because we're building a relationship here, Kim. We're outsourcing something that's pretty critical in our daily running of our business. So we need to form relationships with these people as well.
Carrie's such great words. I'm always so glad that you answered things so clearly, because I do feel like that is a very clear answer. And I think in the part of the question where it's who do we delegate to, it has to be somebody we trust, is what you're saying. And so the who is more about someone who's willing to have those conversations, someone who's willing to do those things. So thank you for answering this question, and thank you for sharing what you've shared, because honestly, getting in control, and I'm just going to use some of your words, but getting in control of our business finances isn't going to happen in 5 minutes. But it's also not going to have to take us going to like uni to get it, or going and getting a degree of some kind. It's that part of gaining understanding and having someone in your corner who can answer questions. So thank you, Carrie, for being one of the people that can answer questions that all of us have. They might be simple to you, Carrie, but they feel big to us.
And Kim, I have to add as well that I bring these answers to the questions from my own experience. These are things that I have physically gone through, literally gone through, and had success and failures and, good times, painful times, all the things. That's what we share here, is what we have experienced ourselves from all the good and bad things that can happen. But if we don't say it out loud, Kim, people are just not going to know.
Oh, thank you. I love this mocha that I got. Thank you. So, Carrie, we got our coffee, but I am going to have to jet out of here because we've got other things we've got to do today. So I'm going to get mine to go. Are you going to stay here, or are you going to get yours to go too?
I love a cup to go, Kim, because I'm a bit of a walker and coffee drinker and talker and all the things at the same time. And I don't know, sometimes coffee tastes better when you're on the move, don't you think? Have you ever had a coffee in the car and it's like best coffee you've had all day because it's like mobile? I don't know, there's something about it, Kim.
So you heard it here in the virtual cafe. Coffee on the move tastes better. We heard it out of Carrie, and thank you for putting those into go cups. Carrie, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for everything. See you next week.
Thank you, Kim. See you next week. Thank you for joining us in the Virtual Cafe studio for this convo about business finances. This production is brought to you by the Money Barista, Kerry Zarb. You can follow the show to be notified of future episodes, and if you're enjoying this podcast, we encourage you to leave a rating or personal review. Until next time, happy biz beans to you. No beans were harmed during the production of this podcast. Information contained in this podcast should be taken as general advice only, and your personal circumstances have not been taken into account. It is recommended that you seek financial advice from a professional who is licensed to do so. If you choose to act upon the general advice shared, you do so at your own risk.